It's like I'm choking on a hairball. How does this happen? I didn't groom myself with my mouth. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is BestInSlot with the final episode of Zoo Tycoon 2's Palaeo Park. We're going to finish off the park today and then we'll do a little tour and have a little look around. Now, you'll remember what we've been talking about. The plan for the finale of Palaeo Park is we're going to turn the whole place into a big old spooky looking swamp kind of thing. So we're going to go into the Palaeo wetlands. We're going to grab our shallow water. That's not that. We're going to just turn all these water sources into the wetlands. Now, this area here where we've got this mini dock, apologies about the lag. God knows why that's happening. That area there where we've got the mini dock, that's where we're going to put all the animals and stuff, and we're going to make that its own little thing. The rest of it will make it look a little wetlandsy, and maybe stick some stuff, but generally speaking, we're going to focus on this little area here, because then you can walk out on the dock and, you know, get eaten by a crocodile, which is pretty much the dream. So, to ensure that the animals don't get out, basically, the first thing we're going to have to do is find ourselves an invisible path, an invisible fence, I should say. Something I am sure we have. You know, maybe not, maybe we don't. Maybe we want like a little glass one, right? And then that keeps the creatures in, but it means if you're walking around, you know, just walking along the path, you'll still be able to see in and see all the creatures as well. And it just means people are less likely to die. Frankly, the entire thing should have a fence around it, you know, to stop children falling in and just drowning, but they gotta learn somehow, folks. They gotta learn somehow. And that's how... You say that, right? They gotta learn somehow. People say that. But if they're dead, they haven't learned anything because they're dead. What you need is to, like, nearly kill them and then move on, basically. Anyways. So, what this means, folks... After this, we're gonna move away from Palaeo Park again. We're gonna go back to doing sort of standalone exhibits for at least a little while. So, if you have any suggestions, anything you would particularly like to see made into a standalone exhibit, feel free to let me know in the comments down below. As per usual, you want to check like Zoo Tycoon 2 Roundtable, Gaia, sites like that for cool creatures. We might do some cryptid stuff. People seem to like that. I don't know. We'll have a little look around, see what we can find, just mess around and do some cool stuff, basically. Can I get rid of that? No, that's stupid. Why is that like that? I don't give a lemon. Right, so first things first, let's get our plant life done. We need to set this specifically to wetlands. God, it feels like ages since I played Zoo Tycoon 2. Wetlands, there they are. Hello, beautiful. Reeds, this is... Let's just zoom out, right? It's going to lag like a little lemon, but... You can do efficient weeding. The best kind of weeding, ladies and gentlemen. The best kind. Roots. Rooting, even. I think we maybe need some little, at least on this bit, let's build a little, I'm just going to focus on this bit, I don't really care about the rest. We're going to build like a little island. I think it needs it, just to... Just to be slightly more... I don't like that, no, that's silly. But just to be a little bit more... interesting to look at, you know? Right, anyways. A log, yes. No, we need a big log. That's a yes, big log, ladies and gentlemen. It's all about the big log. Let's get some water leads in there. We'll put a few of these around. I'm not that worried about what the rest of it looks like. I really just want to be this bit to be its own like mini exhibit. You know, I'm feeling lazy. What can I say? What else have we got? Gamba grass, one of my favourite of the grasses. A little bit of gamba over there. A little bit of gamba. Ba ba ba. Little patch of that there, good stuff. And some lilies with a little bit of colour in them, you know? Why not? Got lilies for days, son. Lilies for days. And some rigid hornwort. Why not? How rigid is your hornwort? Don't want to know. Some curly pondweed. Is it me, or do they all look the same? Why do they all look the same? Do the plant life for the swamps just like have infinitely cooler names, basically? Like cool, they sound like Harry Potter things, you know. They all sound like they're straight out of a J.K. Rowling book. Well, okay, out of Harry Potter, not out of over terrible, terrible books. Let's have a little baby log. Is that a baby log? That is a baby log. That's gonna sit in there. Lovely stuff. I just want to explore the park, you know, and really talk about just what we're gonna do in future episodes. But we're not done yet, for there are lovely trees to add now. These are the weird ones, right? Oh, we've got more logs. Guys, there's too many logs. I actually can't handle it. Just put a log in all of them, okay? I want my cool tree. Is this my cool tree? Yeah, that's my cool tree. Bam. It's a wet tree, right? The core dates. Core, blimey, mate, you know, all that kind of stuff. Alright, so these we're just gonna plop a few of these down every now and again. Oh, I've tabbed out by accident. Have I? What have I done? Something's gone terribly wrong. Yes, I think I tabbed out by accident. Am I okay? Are we still recording? We're still recording. Great success was had. Let's just go back and focus over here. We don't want too many trees. That's a rubbish tree. That's a rubbish tree. You're okay. We're going to have one of you on the land over here, maybe. And then over here we'll have a different... Ooh, swamp site. I like that. You are my favourite swampy tree. This is Swamp Cypress Island. For science reasons. And we need some rocks. And we've got plenty... Oh, what is... Oh, look how big it is. Doesn't even really look like a swamp rock, but I don't think I care. Because it's huge. Doesn't matter what you do with it if it's massive. Basically the message I'm trying to get across here. It's just a nice little swampy bit, you know? Nothing fancy, but nice. Nice, pleasant to look at. Like a baby in a hat. Anyways. So, I actually don't really want to change much else. I do think we should put a little bit more effort into the other... Like, I'm feeling lazy, but I'm not feeling that lazy. Just trying to make sure they don't... It's quite hard because of the lag. And that's kind of the main reason I'm trying to avoid doing this, because we'll be here for bloody hours if I do it. Like, if I do it to the same level in all of them. But we can just do little islands here and there. It makes it all come alive a little bit. It makes this bit look a little less, you know, special. And it is. This bit's very special to me, and it always will be. But I don't want that to be too obvious. I don't want the other swamps to feel bad, you know, like they're not loved. And they're not, but I don't want them to feel like that. And like all swamps, no matter how silly the swamp is, they all deserve a big old boulder. Everyone deserves a big old boulder, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone deserves a big old boulder. Okay, there we go. It looks a little bit more even now. It's not perfect, but it's closer. Right. The important bit, the animals. I don't actually know what we're going to put in here. But there is our selection. That is the main thing I've been looking for. The Beelzebufo. Who is... Sweet. Yeah, the one creature I was really looking forward to doesn't work. I've tried this before and it was fine. Oh, you're such a nerd. Right, we're going to have to put some other stuff in here instead. What are we going to put in? I don't know. Why is all the things broken? Does anything work? Right, the hippo works. That's the horn. You know what, folks? No, I'm not giving up on Beelzebufo. I'm going to go find out what's going on. I'm going to fix it, and I will return. Okay, I think the problem was I didn't have the Amphibia pack downloaded, so I went and got that from Hendrix's. I'm going to learn one day to speak English. It's going to be a great day. I went and downloaded that from Hendrix's signature. So hopefully this time it'll work. Now I'm pretty sure the reason the Malagasy horned crocodile doesn't work is because I don't have Crocodilio installed and I didn't bother getting that. But the Beelzebufo, yeah, there it is. Okay, now let's set it up so it's a nice little exhibit for the guy. You know, we want him to have fun. He's our main dude for this place. Getting some insects, a nice big log. Yeah, I just want logs everywhere, frankly. Enrichment. Can we fit a spring here? Yeah, why not? Live the dream. And a reptile pool. Let's do it. Right, how are we gonna fit that in? We need to make another little island. Actually, what we'll do is we'll extend this one over here. So let's do that. I want my little frogs to have a grand old time, okay? I'm not asking for much. Happy frogs. That's all I'm asking for. Right, so let's make this a bit smaller and pull this out just sort of a bit more like that, really. Looks silly. It will not. It will look gorgeous. Maybe. Reptile pool. I don't actually like the reptile pool. I think it looks a little weird. It's like really low texture in places, but they'll like it, you know? They'll want to hang out and chill there, so, you know. Put some roots around it, blend it in a little bit, maybe. Some other plants just sort of We can make this look pretty cool, I think. Let's get logs, kind of stick that, maybe that's inside it a little bit. I've got so many logs. Who is making these noises? Therizinosaurus! Be quiet, son. Be quiet. What's it? Just something just to... Not papyrus, that's silly. Oh, so we have already plenty of gamba grass. That's the stuff. You know, it kind of gets rid of the weird textureness of it if you just kind of blend it in a little bit with some stuff. I want these roots as well. I want more of these. I want these specifically around the edges where I've got these islands. As per usual. And so we've got shelter, we've got toys, we've got food, we've got rocks. Look at that one, it's terrible. I need the big rock. I don't even know what it's... Bam, there we go. It had to be there, it had to be there. Maybe a black mangrove tree sitting in the middle. For funsies, you know, right. I want to see them in the pool. I want to see them having a grand old time. Let's put 4 over here. I don't think there's any difference between male and female in terms of... Well, that's a cockatrice. That's a completely different animal. That's not what we're looking for. Are the females smaller? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Food. Oh no, I gave them food. And they should have water. That should be fine. So, what else can we actually put in here? Bunny Yip is an ancient... Spelled completely incorrectly. Aboriginal creature, elephant bird. Let's have an elephant bird. Let's have 2 of them. Just little couple. You know, a little twosome. They're gonna have some bananas. What do they want to play with? With the spring and some figs over there for them to enjoy. Shelter. It'd be pushing the boat out a little bit much. Oh, what's this? Have some bullfrogs as well. Baby Beelzebufos. Beaver. Just one beaver. There we go. Got a beaver. I think I've just killed it, actually. What's this? Great crested new. Yeah, we'll have a few of those. It's a nice big place, you know. We can fill it with some small animals. What's this? A legendary snake-like cryptid. Big old no on that one. That would be too far. I think we're good. I think we're good. I want to go check... Let's just have a little look and meet our guys. We might make the exhibit... Whoopsie daisy. Actually, no, that's a good idea. Let's actually just view it from the outside. It really does look like Saurian. I'm quite proud of that one. I just really like how these danger high voltage things... I want to go look at it from over there. Right, let's go. I'm going to be that woman from the end of Lake Placid who feeds the crocodiles and... She's just... You're so loud! Monkey noises and everything. Bloody Nora. Lag. Who's in there again? Oh, Uteranus being look at that, how cool is that though? Uteranus behind the high voltage sign popping out of the trees, that's awesome. Right. Nope, resisted. I resisted. Okay. Let's try to actually get into the exhibit. Hi guys. I think I've seen you before, and I think I was really impressed with you last time I saw you as well. The elephant birds. I think I've been like fallen in love with them before. What are you? You're not meant to do that though. I really want to see the Beelzebufos more than anything else. There's my little bullfrogs. Beelzebub. Wait, no. Yes, no, no. Where are they? Beelzebub, where are you, buddy? Yeah, there they are. Why are you lagging? I don't understand. You're 50 billion years old. Secretary Bird 2 has been attacked. Oh no. My beaver, my Beelzebufo, and my elephant bird all together again at last. Can we do anything to make this exhibit cooler? I don't really want it to. That was the point, right? It was to kind of... to blend in, and it sort of does. It's kind of just part of the zoo, you know? It's not really its own special thing. It's... Oh no, my Therizinosaurus died! My whole thing about taking care of the animals, it lasted for a few things, and then it kind of faded. There's some point. I don't remember what point it was that I stopped caring, but at some point I did stop caring. It's not a great zoo. I had some fun building it though. I think it looks cool, and they're all different. That is, I can't count to 7. 7 different biomes right there. You know, we've got grasslands in the bottom left with a Stegoceratops. We've got Giganotosaurus in the bottom right, I think. In like a deserty area. In the top left, we've got something else. I don't know what that is. In the top, we've got like our redwoody forest, and then we've got our tropical rainforest, and then we've got our thingamajiggy, and then we've got a swamp. I really need to learn the name of these biomes. Kind of looks like a skull and crossbones. It's been a fun little adventure. I'm not particularly happy. I prefer doing single exhibits, I'm not going to lie. And we are going to go back to that. Or I'm going to spend more time. Basically, because we had this idea of doing the 6 islands, it very much felt restrictive in terms of what we can do. And I got a little bit lazy with the design, let's not pretend otherwise. So, hopefully if we do another proper zoo, and I'm sure we will, oh my god. So loud. No more of those. No more music boxes. If we do another zoo, which I'm sure we will, it's nice just to sit and watch the creatures sometimes. It's harder to see a lot of them, but you can see just over here by this tree on the left hand side, this little Beelzebufo hopping around. The elephant bird's rather regal. Uteranus there in the backdrop, you know. It's just a little swamp. It's all well and good doing this for the exhibits, but I miss building unique ways to view the exhibits, you know? And that is one thing we're definitely going to go back to when we do standalone exhibits. So like I said, let me know in the comments, down there, what you do want to see as an individual standalone exhibit. We're going to do it. We've neglected Zoo Tycoon a little bit lately. The fact that I've had no internet has been a major facet in that, let's not pretend otherwise. You know, it's been hard for me to get much done. I've been messing around with other games and other things, and whatever. Yeah, hair around, man. Yeah. Nah. It's still there. I can't get it out. There's hair in my mouth. It's growing out of my face. Well, it's not good. They're growing out of my face. It's growing out of my... This is how I die. The one time I decided to use a bloody webcam. It's like I'm choking on a hairball. How does this happen? I didn't groom myself with my mouth. I realise the webcam's maybe a little bit big right now, but I will make it smaller for you. I got it. I got it. I knew I wasn't crazy. God knows how that ended up there. You're adorable. I don't even care about the Beelzebufo. You're too cute. Where have they all gone now? Are they on the... I mean, there's one there just hopping around in the water, just about make it out. There's our Brachiosaurus in the backdrop. That's what I like about this place. It all feels kind of like low-tech in a way, you know. It's all just about... It's not about the exhibits. It's not about interesting ways of viewing them. It's about the dinosaurs and the animals, the prehistoric creatures, you know? And just getting you to see them. And that's all that matters. And I like that about it. It's very low-key, you know, and that's a nice picture. The lag, however, is driving me absolutely insane. Tell you what we're going to do, folks. We're going to do a little test, right? We're going to load up... yeah, let's save it. We're going to load up one of our older exhibits, and I just want to see... I don't know if the lag is caused by the fact that I've done so much editing on the entire map. Like, the entire map has been changed, basically. Is that what's causing the problem, or is it something else? Let's load up our... I don't know why I'm thinking about it. It doesn't matter. Let's load up the Mesozoica tank. I just want to see if it's having the same kind of problems, because that's then a problem, and maybe I'll have to reinstall Zoo Tycoon 2. And then what we'll do is we'll spend a little minute and we're going to go through our little dino list, and we'll see what we're going to pick for the next episode. I may pick it right now, and then you guys can let me know in future episodes what you would like to see built. That sounds like a plan. Come here, Liddy. You're beautiful. That's fine. The FPS has jumped up. It's like gone up by like 10 times. It really must be just the fact that we did the entire map. I really like this dome. We didn't do anything with the dome. We'll have to do something with that. Maybe we'll do like a... Maybe that's what we'll do next. We'll do like a Dimorphodon, Pteranodon, dome. Maybe we'll remake Jurassic Park 3. Let's just have a little look, see if anything jumps out that's particularly exciting though. That's definitely an option. Something we'll definitely do, but what else is there? There's a cat! We could do a cat exhibit. That sounds terribly boring. Is this the same? Is this... Do I have 2 chupacabras? Is that the one we used? I think so. Just looks like a dog. The Raptor we've done now. I mean, I don't have that many creatures installed at the end of the day because I've been trying to stick to... Is that the one we used? I like that one a lot more. I've been trying to stick to just downloading stuff we needed, basically. How big's the Goliath frog? Not that big. I wanted like this big, you know? I want a massive frog. I was left disappointed. Hodag. That looks awesome. Look at it. What is that? We never get to build in temperate forest. It's like a spiny badger thing. I'd like to do... I'll tell you what I'd like to do. I don't think I've got one installed. I'd like to do a Helicoprion. I don't think we've ever done a Helicoprion exhibit. That would be pretty cool. And we'll have to... I'll work on building a tank that, you know, doesn't suck, basically. A colossal squid, stuff like that, you know? The tassel worm. You never know, folks. Oh my god. Lots of options. We are going to end it there. I speak English. We are going to end it there, though. Thank you so much for joining me, as per usual. Do let me know in the comments what you guys would like to see. If you're going to Zoo Tycoon 2 Roundtable, or Gaia, or... Just Google it. There's a thing called the Zoo Tycoon 2 download library. That's got tons and tons of different links to different animals on there. So if you go check that out, you'll find tons of animals. If you want to recommend something, just make sure it actually exists and give me a good reason to do it, and we will do that in the next few episodes. I will probably just pick one of these for the next one because I'll probably have to record it early because of the crap internet. I have to kind of get all my stuff done ahead of time these days, but I wouldn't mind building some Jurassic World stuff. We only ever did the Mosasaurus tank. We never did, like, T-Rex Kingdom. Did we do that in this playthrough? We did. The T-Rex versus Spinosaurus, right? We did T-Rex Kingdom. Did we? I don't think we did. Did we not build a T-Rex Kingdom? I have a very, very strong memory of building the T-Rex Kingdom. And yeah, I can't remember doing it. That's weird. Alright, anyways. Sirush. What is that? Nobody knows. That's the fun. Thank you for joining me. Cheers. Much love, as per usual. Please, please do not forget to hit that like button if you want to see more Zoo Tycoon 2. Cheers. Much love, as always. Bye-bye.